Hey guys, so today I am here to review Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. This is the second book in the Lunar Chronicles series. The first book is Cinder, and I have read and reviewed that, and I'll leave that video in the description box below so you guys could go watch it if you want. So, in this book, we are introduced to a new character named Scarlet. She's 18 years old. She happens to be a farmer from France. When we first meet Scarlet, she's a little bit out of whack. Her grandmother has been missing for about 2 weeks, and Scarlet needs to figure out why. Like, where did her grandma go? Why did she go? This is very unlike her. Something's wrong. And nobody seems to be taking her seriously. Everybody thinks her grandma's crazy, and she just took off, and that's that. While Scarlet is trying to get everybody in this little small town to pay attention to her, to believe her that her grandmother has actually been kidnapped, she meets this guy named Wolf who does believe her and who offers to help her out. And together Scarlet and Wolf head out looking for her grandma. While Scarlet and Wolf are on their journey, they kind of fall in love. Yes, their relationship is a little bit insta-lovey, which I have no problem with, but some people might not like that. Now this book also features Cinder, who we met in the previous book. The last time we saw her, she was in jail. And the first time we see her in Scarlet, she is escaping from jail. While she's escaping, she makes friends with this guy named Thorn, and they leave the jail together. Now this is also sort of a companion novel. I don't know if I already said that. But Cinder and Scarlet's paths eventually do cross. This book is left slightly open-ended. I mean, Scarlet does find her grandmother, but we don't exactly know what's going to happen to Cinder and Scarlet next. So the book is left open for the third installment of the Lunar Chronicles, which I believe will be released sometime early next year. I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was a great sequel, super entertaining, super fun to read. I think I might have liked it a little bit more than Cinder. The writing style was the same as it was in Cinder, so super fast paced, super easy to get through. The setting, which this book primarily takes place in France, but it does sort of flip between France and New Beijing and outer space. And the way Marissa Meyer wrote it, you really do get a clear distinction of what France, like futuristic France, feels like. Now there are some twists and turns in this book that I actually did not see coming, which I kind of felt silly about. Like once I had finished reading it, I was like, how could you not have guessed it? Because it seemed so obvious once I read it, but when I was reading it, I was not going there. Like my brain was not making those connections. So I thought that was pretty cool. At times this book was a little bit slow, but I was able to get past those points to get to the really high-paced, energetic, crazy stuff about this book. So far, the series is really good, and I'm really liking it, and I want to read the next book already. I want to see sort of how this adventure is going to continue, how the next new character that's going to be introduced is going to, play into it all. I also want to see how Cinder and Kai's relationship is going to evolve. Are they going to eventually end up together? I want to see the evolution of Wolf and Scarlet's relationship. Because they did fall in love so quickly, it's like, well, what's going to happen next? I'm sure I've said this, but I just love the series, and I do recommend it. I think these are really fun, fast-paced, super just fun books, and it's a really cool way of doing a fairy tale retelling. So I think that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!